Hi Leo, I'm Anisha. To know more about my work, you may visit my website www.tarotbyanisha.com. For those of you who are seeking deeper clarity in your personal lives and in your careers, you may write to me for a personal consultation at tarotbyanisha@gmail.com. Do remember to subscribe, like, and share my videos. I will greatly appreciate it. Leo's happy birthday, and this is for Leo's and Leo's rising. We have Mars that has gone active, and Mars has been retrograde since about the last 2.5 months, and it went direct on the 29th of June. And Mars goes direct in a part of your chart that is your home. That's a space which you share with other people. It's a home of your house of your mother. It's the house which is ruled by Cancer, and this house is also about our childhood nurturance. It is how that you were treated when you were a child at home. Were you nurtured enough? Were you supported enough? Was there enough emotional support given to you? And even your own emotional anchoring as an individual as to how it has been. And this is the time with Mars getting active. You'll just find that things sort of pick up momentum around this area of your chart. And this is a time wherein that you could be wanting to move things quickly. It can be if there have been issues, especially regarding you could be even looking back at your life. It can be about your parents. You could be worried about your parents. You could just be sort of be in a space where either you are not just moving houses or shifting houses, but there seems to be some kind of a support that is being required from you as far as your parents are concerned, or a decision needs to be taken, and you could be doing that, or you could be feeling little torn about being at both the places or not being able to be there for your parents. And you could be just thinking of a time that how much your parents have done for you, and it's a time where you would want to be give something back in gratitude. So that could be the entire feel. And now with Mars sort of picking up, there's just a sense of enthusiasm, a sense of energy, and you'll find that there's some progress as far as issues around your home has been there. And you'll be finding that it's if you have been dealing with some emotional issues regarding your parents or your childhood or even the place that you live, you'll find that there are answers to it, or you will be finding solutions to it far more easily. The first couple of weeks we have a lot of focus on the house of service. It is behind the scenes house, and this is a time where we emotionally go and sort of recharge our batteries. It's a house of subconscious, it's the house of secrets. And this is where also we have Mercury, we have Venus, and we also have a new moon. And this is just sort of preparing you for your birthday, Leos, for the next month. And this is a time where you sort of just go and introspect and go through everything in your head, what's been happening, and it deals even with your spiritual side. So you're just looking at things that matter to you, how far you have come, where it is that you are, where it is that you want to go. So all that is happening for you right now before you take the plunge, and next month before you get into your birthday place. And it's a good time to be sort of volunteering some kind of a service, maybe be involved in a charity, or maybe maybe mentor somebody, maybe teach a couple of children, maybe just give some of your time to people who need it, or even financial help. Because this house also rules secrets, try and be very careful about confidences that have been shared with you, Leos. Try not to let something slip off. It could be fairly disastrous for the person. So be a little careful and sort of bite your tongue, even if you are sort of tempted to say something, or even if you feel, oh, it's not such a big thing now and I can say it, the repercussions could be fairly huge. So be a little careful. And a lot of focus is there on behind the scenes activities. Maybe a lot of research is being done. A time really for retreat. I think for some of you it would do wonders if you can just take some time off and go for a nice spiritual retreat. And for those of you, of course, who find riding bikes or driving a spiritual experience in itself, by all means get on your bikes and your cars and just do that lovely drive. And it's a great time where it's a good time for healing, it's a good time for therapy, it's a great time for clearing your head, and I think a lot of you need it around this time. And like I said, it's just all this internal work that's happening, the clearing, sifting is happening before you really get ready for your birthday month, and which of course you'll be having a lot of activity to do. On the 13th we have Venus, and Venus is going to be there in your own house, Leos, and followed by Mercury, and much later on we'll have Sun over there as well. And your mind is going to be fairly sharp around this time with Mercury being over there. A lot of ideas are going to be there about how it is, again, your life goals, where it is that you see yourself, where it is that you want your work to go, yourself to go. And it could be that you could be communicating a lot with your friends, people around you, and you could almost be having a tough time keeping up with your own ideas. And it can be that you may take on smaller projects, and because that you're focusing so much on the smaller things, you may find it very hard to keep an eye on the big picture over here. So be careful over there. And it's just that it's just a very busy time, Leos. Now, I don't know whether there is a need for you to be really busy during this time, because a lot of stuff seems that you won't be able to really see it through. So try and take it a little easy, and just so that you don't have to think about something which you're trying to avoid, don't bury yourself and keep yourself so busy that you don't address the real issue. On the 19th we have a full moon in Capricorn, and we have Pluto that is there in Capricorn, and this is happening in your house of health and day-to-day chores. Now we have Pluto that is there in Capricorn, and Pluto entered Capricorn in 2008 and carries on being there till about 2024. And Pluto, as per Greek mythology, he is the Roman god called Hades, and he and his queen Persephone, they both rule the underworld. And Pluto is known to be really going below, underneath the surface, and dig out everything that really matters. And it's all about, Pluto is all about transformation. And the fact that he stays for such a long time in each house, that fairly says that he really transforms you. He doesn't let go, not like unless like a Saturnian energy, effect that will come and it'll teach you, take you back to the blackboard. With a Plutonian energy, it will just go deep into your psyche. So anything to do with psychology, anything to do with transforming science or doctrine, in fact even crime, murder, and everything that also is very gets covered under Pluto. And the same holds true for dictatorship and fascism as well. However, a deep devotion and dedication also is gets covered under Pluto. So when Pluto is making its way through Capricorn, it's making changes on a lot of things that are Capricornian like material things. Capricorn is all about security, stability, materialistic security that is there. And it's it's also the winter, the aging sign. So everything that would take care of you physically, and it's your desire for your status and how it is that you see yourself. And during this time, with the full moon being there in this part of your chart, which has to do with your health and your day-to-day chores, it can show that maybe a health issue that has been bothering you for the longest of time comes to an end, that you're just done with it. Or maybe a habit that you've been trying to break for a long time, you are able to finally break that habit. And you may decide, some of you may just decide to change your health just drastically. Some of you will just say, okay, I'm quitting smoking and that is it. Or you'll just join a gym and you'll just transform yourself. And but it is I think you have a better chance of sticking to it if you've been planning about it for a long time, rather than this quick fix thing and let me just get in over there and do it, and then after a month or 2 weeks you're like, oh god, I can't handle it. So it'll be good, and it'll last longer if a plan or an intention has been there for the longest of time. And I think for some of you, if the work environment has been really dissatisfactory, you may just decide to let go of it. And again, it would have been there for a while. It's nothing really sudden that it's you just get a fine day. I mean, I'm assuming that you would have a plan B if you've been thinking about it for a long time. And on a positive note, I think some of you may just find a very interesting project that you've been slaving on, and it could just quite manifest and culminate, and it can be that your day-to-day chores may seem quite mundane, and you may be wanting to make some changes, and now is the time that you will be able to do that. You'll be able to make a change, and sort of don't try to be very emotional and make all the changes in one day, Leos, one step at a time, and that's it. Around the 23rd we have Sun in your own first house, and that's beautiful, and that's awakening, shining, making you reach out for things that you want, taking you closer to your goals, Leos. And it's a time you'll be working on your appearance, you'll be looking good, you'll be focusing on how it is that people perceive you, and there's going to be need to express yourself very differently as well, and you're going to be more independent, more self-centered, and a lot of confidence is there. So I think that's lovely. We are ending the month on a brilliant note of you sort of accepting, coming to terms, and looking at accepting yourself as who and what you are. It's been a pleasure speaking with you, Leos. Do remember to subscribe, like, and share my videos. I'll see you again next month, and thank you so much for watching.